Good evening, guys. Today is March the 19th, 2018. Being a targeted individual is a lifetime of sheer watching your back, recording everything, documenting everything. I have kept records and documents of everything that has happened to me, written. I don't ever talk to anyone unless I'm recording or I'm videoing. Anywhere I stay, I'll always have audio recording and video recording on the property at all times. So I have these cameras set up, and then I have hidden cameras. So because every time you know, they're trying to stop you from making a living. And they're always attacking you. Everybody that you deal with on a regular basis, they're always sending people. For example, the other day I had a young man come look at a property. And he was working for a big old corporation that goes to space, okay, that's involved in geoengineering. And he's, I think he's ex-National Guard or something like that. But this is where they get these psyops. This is where they get them. They pull them out. You know, this is part of collapsing the economy, bringing in foreigners, taking all our jobs. So to where, you know, for example, they recruit a lot of ex-police officers. They fire them, they take away their pensions, and then they say, oh, well, here's a job for you. Let's go stalk some people. And most of the time, these TIs, these chosen Antifa agents, most of them, you have to understand what they're being told. They're being told that you're the chosen ones. We've chosen you. We can let you come to our dinner parties and swing parties, and you know, you can date, you know, you got to want a girl in our operation, you can have sex with her, and you know, you get the whole shameel, you know, shebang and shameel. They promise these people the moon. I know, I've talked to some of these people. So, and for some reason, I have this way of getting people to say who they are. And, you know, so what they do is they come to psyop me, right? And I wind up psyoping them. That's what I do. So they ask me questions. I never give them any real answers, ever. So they'll come. They think we're stupid. They think TIs are stupid. We're not. So they'll come and say, well, tell me about those cameras you got around your house. And I'm like, thinking to myself, I'm like, this fucking guy's going to ask me about the cameras? Okay, he works for the Navy National Guard. He works for a defense contractor. Okay, and I'm going to tell him how my cameras work? These fuckers think you stupid. They send in these dumbass kids, and I guess they send them to training. Well, ask him this and ask him that. And I'm like, whatever. Look, dude, I've been in sales all my life. You know, I know how to build the clock like a lawyer. Do you honestly think I'm going to tell these fuckers exactly? Well, tell me about your cameras. And I'm like, yeah, like, right. I'm going to tell you about my cameras. And they come here and they think, and here's another thing, they're scoping the place out, is what they're doing. Because one of these guys might be asked to come kill the target, right? So they want to come in and scope the place out. And, you know, oh, let me see this place. Sure. You know, so I'll throw the mattress in one spot, and then I wind up sleeping in another spot. So, I mean, anyway, but it's crazy being a TI, guys. It's like you're being mind screwed on a regular basis. And these people running these operations, I guess they just think we're stupid. I mean, it's crazy. So, but yeah, it's constant. So, I don't think it's a coincidence that the guy that rented one of my property. Well, I know it's not a coincidence. I know that they were people threatening him, stressing him out. They got the ex-wife to stress him out, and then the guy just goes and hangs himself. Seriously. And then they use electronic psychotropic warfare to make them depressed. So when you add all these things together, that's the ultimate goal of being a TI. They want you to kill yourself. That's the ultimate goal, get you to kill yourself. Because they have like a no-touch policy, right? Because they don't want you to go to court and say, look, this guy threatened me. They don't ever touch you. They just come around, they pretend like there's something that they're not. They pretend like you're their friend, and they'll send another agent in and then another agent. And I'm like, man, I don't know. So I've learned to never, ever tell these people the truth. Ever. So I suggest all the TIs, never trust anyone. Ever. And never tell them anything. That's why I tell people, don't put your picture on Facebook. I heard this one lady, she was being ridiculed about not having a current picture. Listen, don't buy that bullshit. That's for weak-minded people. Put a very old picture of yourself up there and don't ever change your picture. Ever. Okay, put a picture of a dog up there, okay? Don't buy into their bullshit to where they want facial recognition cameras on you, And here's another thing. When they electronically torture you, they want to see your photo. They want to see how much damage, how much they're aging you. Are you getting gray hair, your teeth rotten out, things like that. They want to know everything about you because they're studying you, right? And the real goal is spiritual warfare. It's Satan himself doing this, by the way, guys. And then you got people on the left that are willing to nail in the nails of the cross, and then you got people hanging on the cross. It's the same story over and over again. The left versus the right, the yin versus the yang, Satan versus Jesus. It's just a story of duality. And of course, Satan's always going to tell these people, you're the chosen ones. I'm going to get you to kill black people. They'll teach people. I'm going to get you to kill Hispanics. I'm going to get you to kill white people. They have a whole training program for each one of these private security corporations. So I know these people very well, and because I've been dealing with them for so long. And put it this way, if they ever come to try to hurt me, they will go to jail. If they ever come try to kill me, they will go to jail, I promise you. Okay, we have friends too, okay? There's people out there that care about TIs. Okay, they're scared, it's very undercover communication, things like that, I have my way of communicating with these people, and here's the thing, the left hasn't figured it out yet. They haven't figured out how we communicate, so they think they're smarter than us, but they're not. So, and I turn over records, evidence constantly, so, and, the places that they go, they have cameras all over the place, and they'll watch you when you go to these places, right? But they're not watching good enough, So we've got techniques ourselves, so. And you have to think like Satan, in order to beat Satan. It's just like the story of Jesus in the desert for 40 days. You literally have to know his works in order to say, screw you, you bastard. I'm not going with you. So, and I don't think being a targeted individual is anything new. I think Jesus Christ was a TI. It's nothing new. King David was a TI. Job, I love the story of Job. Job was a targeted individual. No question about it. So when people say, oh, there's no such thing as targeted individuals, Jesus is coming to save us. Well, you don't read the Bible, moron. Okay? Job was a targeted individual by Satan. He was being targeted, trust me, because of his very powerful faith. And you got to face down Satan. And he wants you to curse God, I assure you. He wants you to say, God, why have you done this to me? Because when I think about being a TI, and I think about what we've missed out on, it's atrocious. The life that we could be living versus the life that we live. And there's no amount of money. I don't care if somebody gave me, $10 billion. There's no amount of money that could take the place of a dead daughter or what they've done to us. No amount of money. So, do we deserve a settlement? Do we deserve a peaceful existence? Okay, you got what you wanted? Yeah, we do. We deserve that. And not only that, we deserve to sue these bastards and expose what they've done so that they won't do this to other people. Okay? So right now, tonight, I have multiple people stalking my house. All right? And if they keep doing what they're doing, one day they're going to be in their bed and somebody's going to come pick them up. All right, kind of like what the criminals did in Katrina. Okay, so you're just gonna have some trucks drive up to your damn house, and you're gonna disappear, and you're not gonna be found ever again, because you go into a detention center. So TIs, people that are stalking and gang stalking, you're in a very, very ridiculous. Not only have you lost faith with your Creator, and he's turned his back on you, but you're Judith Iscariot, the worst character in the Bible. And not only that, the people that you work for plan on killing you. That's how dumb you are. And especially if you kill someone else. Now they own your soul. All you got to do is kill somebody, break God's law, and now Satan's got you. Because the people that you're killing are the ones that God deemed the best of the best. And that's a fact. You think these elite chose TIs because they're dummies and God hates them? No. They chose them because God, the Creator, loves these people. And that's why they know so much. That's why they're so smart. So, anyway, guys, just sharing a story with you. Everyone that comes in contact with me is a bully, an abuser, a gang stalker, covert harassment, targeting me, trying to figure out a way to kill me, trying to figure out, my surveillance and all this bullshit, cameras. They're collecting data, and I am never, ever, ever going to give these guys accurate data. Okay? So, and when they come to my property, I have their name, which probably is a fake name, but I have their face. Okay? And I don't care if you dye your hair, maybe you go get change or whatever, but we know who you are, and we're keeping record. So even if you have a fake name, fake ID, whatever, we still know who you are. And you're going down. Not only by the hand of God, the Creator, but you're going down. We will win this war. How many times did they tell you you're on the winning team? You're on the losing team, guys.